Okay, greetings Virgo. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your horoscope. So, let's start with the bad news, okay? This is a 12th house transit, and this is a time when you could easily deceive yourself. You know, you can get looping over all your information, and then you've got this blind spot because you have your face in the phone when you should be looking at traffic while crossing the street, and you shouldn't be texting and driving. I heard that that's 6 times more dangerous than drunk driving. I'm certainly not an advocate of drunk driving. This is just how we need to move forward, you know, and this is a time to really focus on your spiritual life, Virgo. This is a time to get in nature as much as you can, isolate yourself, you know, take your rosary beads or your mala or just your prayer life, prayer closet. You know, some people like to go on their knees, some people like to sit, some people stand. You know, I mean, you could do the backstroke and talk to God. I mean, I think that's fine. You know, whatever way you do it, try to take some time to breathe and to listen. Fulfillment is coming. And it's also a time to learn to love your hard lessons. You know, sometimes I have learned through practice to greet loneliness. Hello, loneliness, you're back there. Or to greet frustration. Hey, frustration, I see you're here to visit me. Disappointment, humiliation. Hi, disappointment, humiliation. Sure, come on in, have a seat. Come on, sit down. We're familiar friends. We've seen each other before. This is different than making a big deal about it, because I think a lot of times when we resist and we fear our humiliation, we fear our defeat, if we welcome it, so yeah, here you are, this is part of life, it becomes smaller and it becomes less threatening. And this is part of mindfulness. And this is what I want to get across to you, Virgo. You're going to do some great spiritual work. This weekend looks good, especially, you know, Saturday night. There's just kind of this feeling of a harmonious triumph, that we're approaching liberation, and you're able to do good work. You know, you're able to move things. You know, Venus will be, you know, trining Pluto. You know, and there's going to be this movement. You know, what you thought was impossible is going to be possible, and you've got some athletic ability, and that's going to help you. And you have this desire for spiritual relationship and partnership. That's going to help you. And you're educating with people with groundbreaking, revolutionary ideas that are calming, that are sustainable, that are satisfying. You know, what kind of stimulation and revolution is satisfying? We want to be satisfied. When you're happy, everything else is superfluous. You know, happiness is like our greatest gift.